everyone! I just wanted to make an Amnesia review video just because it was good and I don't think everyone watched my little playthrough thing. So this way I can convince you, the people who didn't watch my videos, to buy it and play it yourselves. It's really good. Okay, so as far as the storyline goes, it's very unique compared to some other ones. Obviously, it's going to remind a few people of other games or stories they've read, but I thought it was really good, and I thought it was different. I liked the whole idea of the main character, Daniel, waking up and not really knowing what's going on. He's just like, I can't remember shit. All I remember is my name's Daniel, and that's it. And I thought that was kind of cool, because it kind of leaves the player not really knowing anything either. I mean, you remember things when Daniel remembers them. It's not anything like, oh, I know what you did before you know. If that made any sense. I didn't really notice any holes in the storyline, because I know sometimes video games will come out and the storyline will be so crazy and in-depth that they'll actually forget things. I didn't notice anything like that. Obviously, some questions aren't answered throughout the game, but that either is so that the player can fill in the blanks however they want to, or to kind of set up for maybe some kind of sequel. I don't really know how they would make a sequel for this game, just because I'm not sure what ending they decided to go with. One of the endings was just a really good ending, and that's like an ending. Like, you don't think, oh, maybe if... And then another one, yeah, I can see them continuing it, but it would be really hard. I don't know what kind of storyline they would come up with, but Frictional Games can do whatever they want. They can make a sequel and have you chase the zombies, and then the zombies have to hide from you. I don't know. The storyline does really suck you in. I mean, I found myself being confused, like, not really angry, but like, what the hell? And sometimes kind of disgusted at the things that Daniel had done in his past, but that just shows that it's a really good storyline, and that it's something that can pull the viewer in and really make you feel, the player, in, and make you feel like you are really part of the game. Gameplay is what makes Amnesia so unique. You don't have grenade launchers and a plethora of weapons to use against the things that are chasing you. If you hear something coming, you have to run and hide, or you're gonna die. It's not like Quake, where you can just run around and shoot shit, and as long as you shoot it with the rocket launcher, you'll live. No. You have no weapons. You run and hide, or you die. And that's really what adds to the atmosphere of the game, which is very important as well. The atmosphere is so creepy, and just every single noise, you're like, oh my god, what was that? What was that? Like, I actually would trick myself into thinking that I was hearing a monster coming when there was really nothing going on. Oh, a lot of people with my first video, of the demo that I put up, were complaining that it was too dark. That is actually how dark you're supposed to play the game. Like, the gamma is supposed to be that low. You are not supposed to be able to see anything, basically at all. You're supposed to be playing and thinking, should I take my lantern out, or is something going to see me and chase me down the hallway and I won't have anywhere to hide, so I'll die, and blah blah blah. So it's supposed to be like, you have to save your tinderboxes, you have to save oil, but you need to use them because Daniel will go crazy if he doesn't. So, and that's just the way it is. And that kind of ties into the sanity thing. Daniel, if he stares at something grotesque for too long, or he stares at a monster for too long, he'll start to go crazy and will eventually collapse. And if you collapse, that basically alerts the monsters to where you are, and they'll kill you and whatever. So it's really creepy, because you're kind of helpless when that happens. As far as graphics go, I'm not going to say that it's like the best graphics I've ever seen in a video game. I read that there are actually only 5 people that worked on this game, so considering that, yeah, the graphics are awesome. I played around with the level editor a little bit. It looks really time-consuming, and the fact that they made this entire game using that really shows that they were totally dedicated to it. The graphics are really good. They're not, like, holy crap, this is the best thing I've ever seen in my life. No, but the graphics are still really good. I mean, the engine that they created for this game is awesome. You can pick anything up, you can turn it and look at it and throw it, and it was just really, it's really unique. The whole thing is just really unique, and I love it. It's definitely one of my favorite games. Another thing that I noticed was that you aren't meant to get really close to the monsters, so if you play the game correctly, you're really never going to get close to them unless they kill you. But with that being said, the monsters are still really well rendered and really creepy looking. I didn't know what they looked like until like pretty close to the end of the game, and not really, maybe like a little more than halfway through, and they're creepy as hell looking. Like I'm not gonna describe it because you need to play it. The only thing I would have liked to see in the game more would have been excuse me, chases in like where you actually have to hide in like a closet or something like that, because most of them you can just run away and keep running, or run away into a corner and hide or something like that. And I thought it was really creepy. There's one section of the game where you actually have nowhere to hide but a closet, and if you don't get in there fast enough, the monster will see you and kill you, break down the closet and kill you, whatever. So I would have liked to see more of that, but I'm not complaining. These are a few questions that some of the people asked me on my Facebook regarding Amnesia, so I'll answer them here. Probably the creepiest part of the game for me is the jail or cell area where like the kitchen and the storage room is. That it was like every other turn something was chasing you, and I actually died quite a few times in that area, I'll be honest. I'm playing through the game again right now, and I'm at that part, but I'm too scared, because I know what's going to happen, and it's still scary. If you play it again, it's still scary, because you know what's coming. If you go totally insane, you basically pass out. You'll kind of pass out. You'll fall over, you won't really be able to move. You're only in that state for probably 10 seconds maybe, and then you stand back up and you're fine. So you don't really ever completely pass out. You just fall over, and if a monster happens to come around the corner, you're dead. You're screwed because you can't move. Yes, Charlie, I did get creeped out after recording the first few videos. I have had more than enough Amnesia dreams. I actually had one Amnesia-based dream that wasn't in a castle, I was in some house, and the Michelin tire man was chasing me. It was scary, that's all I'm gonna say. I haven't actually worked at all in this Remove Monsters. Chib has been working on one, and it sounds like she had a really good time with it, and I'm kind of scared because I'm sure she put a lot of stuff in there. So, we'll see. I guess by your will there be another one question, you're asking if there will be another Amnesia, and with that being said, no, I don't know. I would love to find out, but this game did just come out, and I'm pretty sure they're working on it for about 1.5 years or 2 years, so we probably won't hear anything for quite a while, at least as far as their next game goes, so we'll see. Now, after all that being said, I really hope that you will consider buying the game. It's only $20 on Steam. Seriously, it's worth so much more than that. The fact that 5 people worked so hard on it should be enough to make you want to buy it. I mean, you will not regret it, trust me. It is awesome. Bye, love you guys.